I think historically, we didn't do a very good job of taking the needs, the problems, and getting that description in front of the scientists who could help solve the problem. So outside of computer science, we had a problem with vaccines that keeping them cold was really hard. And as soon as we showed that to people who understood about multi-layer insulation, great sort of super thermos type things, they invented a way for us to take the vaccines without using any energy, electricity, propane, any of that, keep those vaccines cold. And so I think we're doing a better job of, whether it's things like Kickstarter in the rich world or the equivalents in the, for developing things, getting people excited. I do think it's amazing to me that certain problems don't get attention for long periods of time. So for example, take online education. Why is it that in the last 3 years this MOOC phenomenon, was there some big breakthrough that took place? Not really. There was a little bit of work on adding some interactivities to the video. And once that got to a critical mass, then there was enough activity for people to look at the tools of collaboration, the answer analysis. And so I think we're moving maybe 10 times faster now to solve those problems than we were just 3 or 4 years ago. So it says if you can get something going that's decent enough and highlight to the field the importance of it, then you can kind of galvanize a lot of activity. Teaching has many different aspects. One aspect is the big lecture. And there's definitely a view that that will become less like individual performances of live music and more like recorded music, where there's a set of people who do it extremely well, get very big budgets to edit it, do the great experiments and those things. So like going back to Walter Lewin's physics course, which was the MIT Open Courseware Initiative, about 100 times more people watched him than watched place-based activity. And so taking that and raising the quality of it and making it available for free, that's clearly going to happen. But of course, if we think of that as the only part that goes on in learning, we'd be missing, where kids are doing problems, when they're in labs, where they're in study groups, where they're discussing topics. Many things don't fit that big lecture format. So how we take the digital technology and take those other aspects is fascinating to me.